Would you know what to do if someone knocked at the door while you were home alone playing? Or if a stranger offered you a ride while you were playing outside?
Take 2 steps back. 2 steps back.
Hi, this is Janet Davies. The Care Bears know what to do, and they'll be here to teach you how to be a great kid and a safe kid.
Stop and think. Say no. Go and tell someone.
It's the Care Bears in Be a Safe Kid, next on Channel 7. It's a program you won't want to miss. Right, Cheer Bear? Are visiting us today. They've come all the way from Care-a-Lot land because they do care a lot about you and your safety. Cheer Bear and Sunshine Bear and Tenderheart Bear are going to show you how to be a safe kid. Come on.
Be a great kid. Be a great kid. Be a safe kid. Be a safe kid. Be a great kid. Be a safe kid.
It's the Care Bears in Be a Safe Kid with Janet Davies.
Now, everybody knows you shouldn't talk to strangers, right?
Right.
And sometimes strangers aren't very nice people, right?
Right.
Okay, the problem is, how do you tell if a stranger is a good person or a bad person? Well, today, the Care Bears are going to give us some kid tips on how we can be a safe kid. Now, for example, I'm going to give you a for example.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Care-a-Lot.
Let's say you're playing hopscotch on your neighborhood street, and a car pulls up next to you,
Care-a-Lot.
and it's someone you don't know. Take a look at this person. Why is he stopping to talk to you? He doesn't know you. What do you do? Sunshine Bear says when a car pulls up, the first thing to do is take 2 steps back.
Stop and think.
Stop and think. Don't ever get into a car with a stranger.
Say no.
Say no to anyone who wants to give you a ride in a car or offers you candy or a gift to go along with them.
Go and tell someone.
And then quickly, go and tell someone. No one has the right to take you anywhere without your okay. Have you ever had anybody come up to you and try to get you into a car or try to take you somewhere?
No.
How would you what would you do?
I would kind of act like he wasn't there
Ah.
and run away.
Siri, what would you do?
If he came up to me and grabbed me, I would yell fire, because that attracts more attention than yelling help.
Very interesting. Did you hear what Sari said? She would yell fire. It's not a bad thing to scream and yell. Remember, if you go up to the car and he asks you to get in, take 2 steps back, about the length of your arm. Let's see your arm. Take about that many steps back. Don't hold your arm out, though. The man could grab it.
When a car pulls up next to you and it's someone you don't know,
Take 2 steps back. 2 steps back. Then stop and think. Say no. Go and tell someone. Take 2 steps back. 2 steps back. Then stop and think. Say no. Go and tell someone.
Now listen, close your eyes again. I've got another scene here. Everybody think of this. Sometimes a stranger or a bad person might ask for your help, and we do want to help people, but you have to be careful. Let's say you're by yourself playing ball in the park when a man comes up to you.
Excuse me, little girl. I've lost my dog. Can you help me find him?
You lost your doggy? Oh, gee, that's too bad, mister.
Cheer Bear says, I really wish that man hadn't lost his dog, 'cause I like dogs too. But
Stop and think.
stop and think. Grown-ups do not come to children for help. Grown-ups ask grown-ups for help.
Say no.
Say no. He'll have to find someone else to help him.
Sorry, mister, no.
Go and tell someone.
And then, quickly, go and tell someone what just happened to you. Grown-ups shouldn't have to ask kids for help or favors. They shouldn't ask you where you live or if they can take your picture. Remember, kids have rights too. And one thing you have the right to do is to say no. It's okay to say no. A stranger's always bad. Now, a policeman could be a stranger. Is he a bad person?
Some police are bad.
How about the grocery man? Is he a nice person?
Sometimes. He could be.
Why, Michael Ann?
Because sometimes they just dress like them.
Ah, remember, sometimes people dress as people that we know and respect. They dress up, the bad people. They can dress up like a policeman, like a teacher, like a doctor, like a mailman. How do you tell if they're not nice? What do they do? Sari?
They do strange things.
If a person comes up to you, a stranger, on the street, in a car, at your door, you don't have to talk to him. All you have to do, because this person is a stranger, and your mom and dad have not given you permission to talk to this person, you say 3 things to yourself and do them. And the first is, stop and think, say no, go and tell someone.
Stop and think. Say no. Go and tell someone.
Now, here's another situation. What do you do if someone comes to your front door and you're home all alone? Your mom and dad didn't say anyone was coming over to visit.
Who is it?
Delivery man, I have a package for you.
Tenderheart says,
Stop and think.
a lot of people are our friends, but it's hard to tell who's a good person and who isn't. Bad people are not always mean-looking or ugly. Stop and think.
Say no.
If mom's not home, don't let anyone in your house, even if it's someone you know. Say no.
Leave the package on the steps. I can't open the door.
And what's the next thing you should do?
Go and tell someone.
Go and tell someone. And if there's no one at home to tell, make a phone call.
Hi, Mom. A man was just here to deliver a package, and I didn't let him in. Okay, bye. Hey, Tenderheart, want to watch TV?
You're at home. Your mom, your dad, your brothers and your sisters are all gone. You're by yourself and you're watching TV. And the doorbell rings. Ding dong. And you go to the door and you open the door. And there's a person outside, a stranger, a lady you've never seen. Should you have opened the door?
No, you should look out the window.
That's right.
That's what or look out the window.
Or look out the window or look out the peephole.
I would look out the window, but still we live in an apartment, so I have to get a chair to reach up and look through the hole.
Through the
If
peephole?
it's somebody that I don't know, then I wouldn't let them in.
Very good. Never let a stranger in your house. How about a good friend?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
but
if your mom said, it's like, I have a good friend, her name's Heather, and my mom, like, can go down to the laundry, and she says, hey, if Heather comes to the door and she beats let her in and then just stay here and watch TV until I come back.
But your mother has arranged that, right? Your mother has said it's okay.
Yeah.
You should not let anybody in the house unless your mother says it's okay.
A knock on the door when you're alone. What do you do? Stop and think. Say no. Go and tell someone. Stop and think. Say no. Go and tell someone.
This next story is a real scary one. You're walking home from school one day when a woman you don't know runs up to you.
Come with me right away. Your mommy's been in an accident and I'm going to take you to the hospital.
Tenderheart says,
Stop and think.
stop and think. Don't let this person scare you. This woman may be telling the truth, or she may be lying. Do you know who she is? Did she know your name?
Say no.
Say no. You won't go with her.
No, I won't go with you. I want to go home and find out if my mommy's okay myself.
Go and tell someone.
That was a close one. That was scary. It's hard to stop and think when someone is frightening you, telling you scary things. But remember, it's okay to say no. Kids have the right to say no when a stranger is asking them to do something they don't want to do.